Yo yo, what's up, Cat? What's up, Quantum CRC? How you guys doing? Sorry I couldn't watch the stream yesterday. CRC, I was out with a friend. Came back. He was across the US for a little bit, so got to hang out with him. Some good times. What's up, Cat? Yeah. I saw I got a notification on my phone. Were you just doing Baldur's Gate or did you play another game? Hey, Cat. Did you check out the One Piece? I did not. I forgot to. I got to get on that. Coral Island. Let me Google this. Your mama. Hi, Bear. Coral Island. Ooh, I like the art style. See some pictures from this game. It's a 3D little game. Very cool. Here, I'll read you the yeah, that's not very helpful. Looks like a farming sim. Why is there no about? Okay, a reimagined farm sim game set on a tropical island that is inspired by classics. Let's explore the island. Transform your overrun land into a lush and lively farm. Sweep them off their feet and find the one. Oh, so it's a bit like dating sim-esque. Like, I guess how in Stardew you can, like, marry people, right? Dive into save coral. Restore coral reefs. Clear trash and pave way for rare fish. And use kelp to hone the quality of crops and livestock. Traverse forgotten caverns. There are over 40 islanders living on Coral Island, coming from all walks of life. Get to know them. I hope they have tsunamis. Hey, what's up, monkey? I don't know. There's a little dog. Shiba Inu looking fellow. Art style, like the 2D art style, kind of reminds me a little bit of like an intersection between the way characters were designed in Baymax and oh my gosh. Oh, the misery. Whatever that show is called. I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh shoot, it's stream time. Hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Sorry, I was looking at this game, Coral Reefs. Oop, that is a bit of a weird thing on the website. The pig looks like the one from Moana. There's a pig. I'm not looking too much. Stop stalling, streamer. I'm sorry. I owe you guys more. But yeah, we're back. A little bit of a break between here and then. I'll talk about during our warm up. What a segue. But yeah, hope all of you guys are having a good day so far. Will I read the horoscope? Maybe if you guys behave. You have like 20 minutes worth of warm up to not misbehave, and then I'll consider reading it. That's the thing though. Like, you just want me to read yours, which is weird because like Google it. We'll do this. What if one time during our warm up I just go in reverse? Like I have a page and like I have a pre-recorded video of me just going backwards. Hydrate already? Already? No. I haven't watched my daily Northern Line. I feel like I need to get on that. But yeah, what is it? Worked on a little bit of the lesson 3 video as per usual. Removing some segments. I hate removing segments because it feels like the video is going to be shorter and less helpful, but that's not necessarily correlational. Also, I added the peak emote to Twitch. I think it's still being approved right now. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to manage stream. Yeah, it's still being pending approval, so we'll have to wait on that. Kind of happy with how it turned out. It's goofy. It's silly. This is a bit of a difficult pen. Bit of a dead pen. I'm gonna swap it over for a newer one. Wish I had more to talk about. What did I see? I've been like, YouTube keeps recommending Minecraft ARGs, and like a lot of them are so lame. Was I called? Maybe Kat yelled at you to try to force me to read the horoscope. How's it going, Delano? Been like so many Minecraft ARGs start with like they are playing alpha Minecraft, and then there's a scary other player in a single player world, and they message their friend on Skype or write something down in the notepad on like Windows Vista or something. Today's a really good day. I saw on the news channel. Congrats. Congrats / good work. Feel like I did that line weird. But yeah, today just drew a little. I'm making a bunch of sketches because I'm waiting for my pen to arrive, which still I haven't heard about. Come on, Muji. If I knew you'd take this long to ship, I would just order it from Amazon. He really showed up. How about all of you guys? You guys do anything fun, entertaining, amazing over the past 2 days? +1 cat respect point. Can I redeem those for anything? Oh, yikes. Ice cream. What kind of ice cream? Was this inspired by Jim's production and consumption of the mint ice cream? Mint. Not mint ice cream. I mean, do your thing, but... Is the world ending? Caramel vanilla. Honestly, I've had so many negative... I love caramel, but I've had so many negative experiences with it. A caramel did kill both of my parents. And... I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it in treats, but maybe I should try once again. Because I've always loved like trashy caramel when it's just like kind of sugar sap. I don't like that. Give me some flavor. You know, that really like nutty kind of savory flavor. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if I heard that correctly. You probably did, but maybe not. And of course, Moose is on his barking brigade. Barking. I need alliteration there. You've eaten your chips? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Should we be concerned? Caramel. I was busy eating my ice cream. You know, yeah, that's literally like. I know this sounds like a bit. That is exactly what I said. No joke. But yeah, the drawing that some of you may have seen in Whip, that was like from a Pinterest reference that I've just been sitting on for so long, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna draw it, I ought to draw it now. Don't know how the style I want to ink it with or in, but we'll figure that out. I feel like rather uniquely. Obviously, I'm no master of construction or perspective and stuff, but now that I'm a lot more comfortable with doing construction and stuff, the hardest part about drawing for me now is technique. Like how did this person get this specific type of stroke? Or like what was their process in deciding how to do this hatching? So it's more so like for like light and technique. Happy cat, happy life. Or band cat, happy life. That also works. Are we in the right timeline? It's a good thing because you're full. I didn't really read that part first. One thing that I've come to realize is I've never really particularly like you hear crows and You Can't Ban Me. Hey Delano, could you ban cat? You hear crow calls in like media and stuff and you don't recognize it. But I've started to really pick up on it now because that means the Blue Jays aren't here. And I know I'm just such a Blue Jay hater, but dude, waking up at 6 a.m. to Blue Jays, literally 4 of them in my window. I know I created this mess, okay? I invited these Blue Jays to exist in my same space, and I accept that. But it's like owning a dog, right? Or a cat. It's gonna wake you up at 5 a.m. And I'd rather be woken up by like the sweet serenade of a crow's caw than whatever cacophony that is a Blue Jay's scream. Or even like a grackle's like, I don't even know, like a whale. I don't know. It goes, wee. It's weird. Shout out grackles. It was funny. I was driving around my neighborhood today and, casing houses. And someone had their sprinklers on and there's like 15 grackles just playing in them because it's so hot outside. Don't slander Blue Jays. I will easily. They're like the easiest bird to slander, other than maybe magpies, just because like the swooping season, the consequences of my actions, and I accept them fully. I will still complain. Blue Jays, steal nests. They're loud. The only thing they have going for them is they're extremely pretty. That is the only thing going for Blue Jays. Moose is gonna get it, guys. I swear. He barks all day, all night. For what? This was a really tiny box as compared to usual. Pigeons? Heck no. Pigeons are awesome. Because they're just reskinned doves and vice versa. And doves are freaking awesome, man. Protect the moose. He does no wrong. Except for when he decides to roll in the mud, man. Oh my gosh. He's still really dirty. And his big Pyrenees tail gets all the leaves and twigs and grass stuck in it. So you have to like sit next to him picking them out. And since he's a Pyrenees, he really, really hates that. So you have to give him like a treat every other second, every time you pull out a leaf. And there will be a point where he's just done. Not true pigeons don't like me. They won't accept my friendship. Well, they're scared of you, cat. And I don't blame them. Especially if you say you hate them. Just toss them some seed every once in a while, right? Dude, hate on starlings. Wait, what am I talking about? Blue? No, blue. You could slander Blue Jays, sure, but starlings, all they have going for them, maybe they're kind of pretty, but is their mimicry, and that's about it. They're weird little funny like noises. I don't know how to do it, but they make funny noises. But they're invasive and generally annoying. Unlike the gray-tailed grackle, who is freaking awesome. The crows have started in the mornings making these really silly noises. It sounds like a chicken almost. They're going like bok bok. Whenever they're they eat food in the mornings, and if the Blue Jays aren't causing a ruckus, they'll just hang out in the shade and stuff. It's ominous in a very cool way because I'll just like at this like tip of my house, like where the face of the house meets the roof. I don't know what to call that. The steeple. I don't know. There's just a big crow standing there menacingly. It's really cool. Box. Wonder how many boxes I've drawn total. Anyone goes through all my streams and counts how many I've done, I will give you a gift sub. No, I won't, because I have no way to verify it. Am I always angry? You act that way. Eek. Skipping this song. It's a bit dark. Bit mysterious. I'm not feeling that tonight. See, complete tone shift. Kind of. I moved my camera too far to the side. I need to fix that in the future. Actually, I'm like at a weird point because like I'm gonna be disassembling my entire setup in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So like I don't need to clean or mess with anything. It's all gonna be there will probably be like a couple days, maybe 4 or 5 days where I'm not streaming everybody, just moving out, stuff like that. That's gonna be coming in about 2 weeks from now. Just go watch like Zapata or Sam Does Art. I need to watch more Sam Does Art videos. Wonder how my ellipses will look if I like went blindfold. Maybe that's a future stream idea. Drawing from imagination with a blindfold on. Oh my god. Are you gonna ink your gravel drawing? The perspective is really good. Thank you. Yes. So man, I just spat everywhere. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I got it off Pinterest. That's half the reason. It's from a reference. But yes, for sure. I want to make that entire page like this very punk theme. I want like on bubble letters on the left side of the page saying gravel, and then like some other pictures of gravel in there. I'm gonna try to be a bit more loose with my pen, because I don't know what YouTuber I'm stealing this from. I am stealing it from someone though. He recommends drawing like you're drawing with a pencil with ink, and I treat fine liners and fountain pens as a very consequential medium. Like if you mess up a stroke, it's failed, it's over, it's bad. Which kind of stops you from thinking about reacting to the page. So I'm not blaming Drawbox or anything by saying, oh, I have like a very stringent ideology of ink. It's more so the pressure I put on myself to perform a certain way with ink. Now, meanwhile, my favorite like 50 cent ballpoints, I'm crazy sketchy with those. I think sometimes just getting loose, getting silly with it. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of thinking about how I want to like do the shoes and color and everything, or not color, but black and white, or you know what I mean, like texturing, yeah. Because I'm not gonna be using like color. It's just gonna be black and white, two tone, one tone. How does that work? Because I feel like a lot of the things I ink, it looks very stiff. The lines. I mean, also probably the gesture as well. Thankfully, that pose kind of capitalizes on being stiff. I'm gonna wait for my fountain pen to get here before I ink it, or I'll use a fine liner, but we'll see. Alrighty, not the best ellipses today. We'll do a tiny plane just to get it in there, but I really have been wanting to push myself to do more foreshortened and crazy poses. This one I did a ton of measuring on. I want to start like straying away from that. I did it much more observationally than constructional. Because like I think the only things I did with construction were the shoes and the torso. The legs I left to basically observation. Um, you saw Friday stream? Yeah, that was a bit of a silly one. I think we made the most out of it. You guys can't say I wouldn't, I wouldn't obey the wheel. Now, of course, if I feel truly uncomfortable with drawing something, I won't let it on the wheel, but that was pretty fun. In fact, the gravel drawing, that may be, if I make an Instagram, that may be the first Instagram post I make. I don't know, it's suspicious. Why can't I just be good at drawing? Why can't I just be good at looking at something and drawing observationally? Is that too much? No, okay, cool. So, yep, we're gonna go to BRB, run 2 minutes of ads, to get the pre-rolls off for the remainder of the stream. Yep, be right back. Already am back. Something's off here. Oh, no, mind. Abby's cracked? Who is Abby? As are done. Huge. Who's Abby? Is Fortnite still popular? I don't know why that just came to my head. Is that like still making the rounds? I guess it can't not be popular. As long as it's like 13-year-olds exist, Fortnite will be popular, but not saying it's a bad game or a game that's purely meant for 13-year-olds, but you know. Also, I finally realized that you could turn on mod icons in the My Chat on the Twitch Discord or Discord dashboard, which I thought was only able to do in every other chat thing. I'm stupid, and I've been like, that's why I'm so slow to ban people, because I can easily delete their messages in my own UI, but to do that is a bit difficult. So, I was also gonna do something else. Oh yeah, let's check on the gravel emote. A lady from a Google ad. Ah, gotcha. Oh, was it the Google ad where it's like, use Gemini to learn art? I think Bear was talking about that one. Emotes. I don't know. Okay, so usually the dashboard has an icon in the the top center of it to search, right? But whenever you're streaming, it gets moved to the right. So why not just keep it on the right? Because it's how it appears in the stream manager dashboard. I don't understand. Like, nothing's occupying the right normally. So why make it move? Because then I'm just going to end up clicking the stream. And whenever it first loads, since it hasn't queried if they're streaming or we're streaming or not, I'm hating. I'm hating. Okay, cool. Well, without any further ado, let's yes, that one. That's false information. I don't know what it's about. I mean, you could probably learn something from a GPT about art, right? Like, it'll tell you, oh, all lines converge at a point on the horizon called the vanishing point. It'll get that right. It's just I feel like, art's such a visual sport that use Proco, use Dropbox. There's like so many better alternatives that are free. Okay, cylinder time. I forgot to announce that. It's cylinder time, everybody. Cylinder time. So, let's do a tall, skinny one. High degree. Oh, then it's so hard to make it tall without flipping the major and minor axes. Bah, bah, bah. What do we want to flick? I guess we could do. Let's do one super turn to the right. I feel like we're just repeating ones that we've already done before. Mid to high degree, very tall, no foreshortening. Cool. Or yeah, mid to high degree. Yeah. Let's do it on this side of the page. If it's super turn to the right, then we can kind of aim it right there. No horoscope. I guess we're not doing that this stream. I'm not as emotionally invested into the horoscope as you are, unfortunately, Cap. I don't gain that much joy from reading it. Starting to lift a little bit. We'll tape it. Just because I'm silly and weird like that. Put a gravel in the chat if you're silly and weird. Or don't. I don't know. Bing bong. My sisters have been inviting me to play the new Mario Kart with them every night, and I'm like, I gotta stream. But also I'm just like putting off. I need to like get really good at it because I don't play those kind of karting racing games. But I need to absolutely destroy them if I do. So I need to like find a way to practice. I don't have a Switch, so maybe there's like some kind of PC ripoff of it that's like plays the exact same. Because I can't let my sisters be better than me at video games. I practically invented video games compared to them, right? Thank you, James. Thank you. I'm tired. Get some sleep, James. Go to bed. Didn't you stay up till 5 last night? Hey. Garfield card. True. This is a truth. Wait. Fairmug's being so true and real right now. I think I have that. I think my friend gifted it to me. Ew, there's like something on my mouse. Ew. I'll open up Steam and get distracted with that later. Shoot, I may have like a 5-hour Garfield cart session tonight. It's bad. Oh no, dude. I was hoping for some high fidelity go-kart action with the fat and lazy cat who loves lasagna. Do you think Garfield's gonna become like I'd say like almost Calvin and Hobbes, that's his name, right? Calvin and Hobbes. I only read a tiny bit of Calvin and Hobbes when I was little. I loved it. It's great. But like, do you think that I don't know what's a comparatively like, what's an old person niche reference? Not even niche, but like newspaper reference. I feel like Garfield will be this generation's niche media reference. They cannot. There's so many. I don't know which one it is. My sisters are into the new Mario Kart, which I don't even know what it is, but it's new. Paying freaking $80 for it on the new Switch because that's how the world works now, apparently. I do love Garfield and would buy merch of him. I think that the Garfield telephone has like bad. It's funny, I love it, but it has bad energy. Like I wouldn't want it in my home. I respect it, and I respect if it's in other people's homes, but like don't invite that demon into my home. I'd have to burn like sage around it every month or something. It scares me. But he cannot be compared to Calvin Hobbes. No. Yeah, I agree. I have a particular place in my heart for that. Same thing with the Winnie the Pooh, definitely, because Tao of Pooh, which is an amazing book, I highly recommend it to anybody. Because like it gives a very nice inner meaning, extended meaning to it, which I really loved. And it's just a cute little well-drawn story. How dare you? Oh, that I like. Oh, Garfield's weird ass. Why are we talking about Garfield's feet? Luscious feet. No, stop. No more. What? Why are we talking about Garfield's feet right now? I don't want to Google this. I have an idea of like what you guys are referencing, and I don't. Bro, I don't know. Why are you looking at his feet? Look away. Why do you look like that? Yeah, okay, wait. I don't want to Google Garfield feet. I'm going to, though. Garfield. I'm just going to look up Garfield. There we go. I mean, it's not horrible. It's a bit weird looking, but it's not like... I feel like that one horror spin-off thing that people did, like the old video game, like CDI video game, Garfield horror game. I think that not ruined Garfield, but made me fearful of him. Oh, so true. Bear, that's like crazy. I didn't even put that together. I think Bear Mug wins that one. Bear Mug won. Why have I been voice cracking recently? I need to get like a voice coach with my big streamer money. If looks can kill. I feel like, oh geez. I feel like with all this discussion of animals and like our little characters being animals and such, I feel like we're setting ourselves up for like some kind of like tortoise and the hare proverb. You know, the bear and the cat and the grackle. And who else do we have? And the monkey. There's no chance. Yeah, the pit's dying, dude. When you think about it, right? Anything goes in a pit, and it's less of a pit. Would you ever call a pit a hole? At what point does a pit become a hole? Does it have to go through the earth? This whole chat is cat versus bird versus bear versus monkey. And you're just like the human character, you know, the Calvin or the whatever his name is in Winnie the Pooh. Cat has 9 lives. What can a bear do? Bird gets annihilated. I'm just flying away, bro. Screw you guys. I'm not fighting, but I'm also not like bear will clap all of your lives. I mean, this is truth. Now, if you chose like anything other than a house cat, like a mountain lion, then it would be an interesting fight. Or like an actual lion or a tiger. Aren't tigers like crazy OP? They are endangered, aren't they? Or something though, so I don't know. I'm no tigerologist. What do I know? A pit bull. A pit bull named Princess. Or Pitbull the musician, singer-songwriter. I'm the indestructible Jim. That's what everyone's like. I would say fighting over, but that's weird. I'm not sure if I vibe with that. What is everyone's favorite, like, I will chew on you? What's everyone's favorite, like, proverb, like, wives' tale? I have a niche pick, and it's the one where it's like, the emperor wanted to find a successor, so he sent everyone home with some seeds, and they were tasked with growing them and to present them in a couple of years' time. And then all the kids return, and all of them have these very beautiful and different flowers, but the one kid, he has nothing, and it's because he roasted the seeds and they were never meant to grow. So it was a challenge of integrity and honesty. I have dental insurance. So you're just gonna keep replacing your teeth until you crack that diamond. Plus, I'm faster. Sorry, cat. I think you just lose this one. Bears are freaking OP, man. $100 cats versus a bear. Who wins? See, this face seems a bit too long. Or the edge, I should say. This edge also seems just a tiny bit too long. We'll check this way, though. And, oh, that's so much more efficient to do this. This one seems about even. Depends on the bear. What's the most OP bear? That was a weird. I said bear as in both your name and the animal, the bear, in that one sentence. Polar. Oh, shoot, yeah. I'd like to imagine that people haven't colonized. I guess colonized the right words, like inhabited Arctic portions of the Earth. Not only because, the Arctic is terrible, it's a wasteland, but just polar bears, man. We're never winning against those things. Drop a nuke, they'll parry it. I've seen a polar bear parry a nuke. we say polar bears are OP, which they are, right? But then there's that one video of the dude at like the Arctic research station or whatever, and the bear is just like sticking its nose through the gate, and it's like both super adorable, but like also horrifying because you are less than like a couple inches away from like a death machine that is only looking at you as food. Like it only has this curiosity because it wonders if it can eat you, which it's trying to in a way. That bear will eat his face off. Bear, what is your position on the 100 men versus one grizzly bear? I've always been 100 men. Many are gonna die. 70% could die. I don't know, but we're winning. If you all charge at once, like or even employ, are they armed? No, they are not armed. But I think 100 people, 100 people versus like one bear. Everyone's like well fed, well rested. Only fists, yeah. The average male, or like a distribution to where if you added up all of the males, they're average. Like I'd say like a majority die in the process or get mortally wounded, but the bear goes down with a fight. High diff. I can't believe I've reduced the quality of these streams to having the 100 men versus a bear argument. If they strategize, then yeah, it'd be fine. Yeah. But like if they just go in and like half of them stand back because they're scared, it's probably similar to the wolves can take down one bear. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, hell, you could get like 15 dudes. Okay, I'm not sure about 15, but like a smaller than 100 number to like exhaust it, right? To continue, like keep their distance, like a 20-foot distance, but like in a circle. But like one just checks it, and they just do that. Isn't this how like the cavemen did it? They just ran most of their predators to death, or prey to death. See, aren't we so glad that this community exists so we can have such intellectually stimulating debates? Sadie change amygdalas. Okay, huge. Oh yeah, guys, if you get bored here, please go watch Sadie stream on YouTube. Oh shoot, I'm not allowed to. Actually, no, because it's a different content creator, and I'm not telling you guys to go to YouTube right now. I'm saying, hey, if you find the time and you're done with this stream, there exists a creator on YouTube named Sadie Lady. I think that's her name on YouTube. Actually, no, it's Arthropods and Chill. Don't kill me, Twitch. I'm sorry. I was recommending my friend's stream, but not telling people to go raid it or anything. Spare me. Spare me, oh Twitch overlords. Here, I'm gonna also be right back. Mess with the thermostat. Ooh, wait. I'm gonna try seeing. Okay, guys, I have a song I want to show you. Give me a second. I've been thinking about this one. This is from Garn 47, the game or whatever. And there's the character Carr. I've talked about Carr plenty of times before. I love Carr. He is a friendly fellow, and Carr has a song, and I want to share that song with everybody. Okay. I think this is it. It's a it's a weird one, especially given the vibe that we have. But I just want to share it because it's weirdly like melancholic. I guess it's gonna be loud for a second. I'm gonna try to turn it. Okay. Oof. Oh what? No. Oh. I just reset it with my mute button. I'm so sorry. It was a vibe and I killed it. Oh, we could keep playing it. That was it. Didn't expect it to end that suddenly. Best car song from Garn 47. Very strange little cat. Respectfully. I'm gonna wait. Gotta be patient with these. Nice. I was washing dishes, but good song. Heck yeah. Thank you. Do you know much about Garn 47 or Car? Car's such a friendly fellow. I love that character. Nar, I have a lot of videos to send you. Basically, from what I know, which this may not be completely true. Garn 47 is a game which files are found inside of another game. And it's I guess just like encapsulates or the adventures of a titular character named Garn 47. And there's a character in this game called Car, which is a cat, and it's like a really weirdly 3D model version of Car. There's multiple versions of Car, but I'm one-shot PTSD. That's a good way of putting it, yeah. And I'm scared of getting copyrighted by YouTube again. I would put videos of Car on here. I'll send you the I'm Such a Friendly Fellow one, because Car is awesome. What PTSD? Because Car's awesome. Car's very funny. These cylinder streams have effectively become a countdown, everybody. Because if my math is correct, the 100th cylinder stream will be the final cylinder stream. So get hyped. The shed incident. What's up, Mountain Dew? And yeah, no, it's more so in reference to the fact that One Shot has a lot of interest. It does a lot of interesting things to your computer, to say the least. Kind of in the same sense that Garn 47. And so Bear was saying both that, to my understanding, and the fact that the game is pretty heavy, in a good way. So, hence the One Shot reference. Think. Fanfic One Shot. Ah, I gotcha. Bear could have meant that. I don't know. I'm pontificating upon her writings. Too bad she passed away and we'll never know the true meaning. It's almost like I could still see her messages in chat. Who died? This viewer named Bear Mug used to frequent the streams a lot. But after she got sucked into the garbage disposal while doing her dishes, we haven't heard from her since. Raise your hand if you were scared of the garbage disposal when you were a kid. Garbage raid? What? Garbage raid. Are you calling the previous person who raided this channel Quantum Circe, the titular Baldur's Gate and Coral Reef streamer? Garbage. Throws a rotten banana peel at you and runs. I added the and runs part because I felt like that was more in character. No. Good. You see that? I styled with the paper right there. You guys are so jealous. There's an awesome YouTuber animator called Deadly Comics. And they have this animation where there's this little crocodile character, I can't remember their name, that like makes jokes and records them on VHS tapes, and like at the end it's revealed that there's hundreds, if not thousands, of these VSH tapes. VHS, what am I doing? Jesus. And I feel like that with cylinders. It's okay, Quantum. If it upsets you, you can just throw Bear in the garbage disposal. Ding 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 ding. I'm like 3 foot. It's possible. Oh my gosh. Not for the 3 foot part, but the it's possible part. Is the titular bear mug character like 3 foot? Same. I can't even throw you over. Yeah, around there. We need the bear mug ref sheet. I haven't drawn that little shite in a bit. I haven't gotten myself to. That's fine. The last thing I remember you drawing, outside of your quad ability stuff, is the gravel choking on an entire pizza box, which is fire. Oh wait, no. Wait, was that quad ability? It was the awesome. I don't know who it was, but it was these two people. Like one was leaning over the other. That one was really good. 50%. Oh shoot. Today's yeah. What have I drawn? I drew my gravel thing, so I'll just throw that in there. Or my geckos. I want to take an environmental design course, or like, you know, those just really beautiful world building drawings, I guess. I don't know. They make just these like crazy nature or like old castle or stuff like that, kind of concept art esque drawings. And I think a good example is like the first episode of Freerun, when she goes and just kind of explores the world for a bit, and there's that quick, very very fast montage of all of these different places. And it's these just beautiful varying environments. That kind of stuff. Each with their own like character in life. Man, that line over there was terribly off. Awful. Absolutely awful. There's like little bass string plucking in the background of this song. Reminds me of like the corpo music. Yeah, I need to submit my 50%. Crew 50 has kind of like assimilated into the quadability. Squadability. I'm still gonna maintain Crew 50 even if no one's in it because, you know, I feel like, you know, squadability is for critique and getting better at something, while 50% is for playing, right? Having fun with it. Not having fun, but playing. It has. Because you can study all day and be however much of a nerd you want to be, but it's very important to me to kind of mess around. Alrighty, have a good one, James. Stay well. Get some good sleep. And you need sleep. You do need sleep. Hopefully I will go to sleep. No. This box is a bit off. I need to compile images to draw throughout the week. I've been having a drought. To compile, like, references, like poses and stuff. I feel like I saw a silly pose on Pinterest the other day. I need a favorite Pinterest. Oh, it was a picture of a skink. I can't remember where it was, though. I just, like, hurt my foot. Ow. Oh, that's a really... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put this in memes just because it's a picture of a Komodo dragon that's very adorable. Not really for you to... I'm gonna put it in streaming. Yeah, maybe I saved it in my poses thing, but... Or not maybe, I don't see it, so I probably didn't. Oh, here, Bear. This one's always a fun one to draw, just because it's like not a crazy difficult thing to draw, and you can put a lot of... I just dropped so much rice on the floor, it's over. No! Wait, what kind of rice? This is important. I'll still feel bad, but if it's like a really good rice that I like, then I'll probably feel a little bit more bad. Thai jasmine? No! Oh my god, no. I've only had jasmine. I don't know what Thai jasmine is, but I mean, if it's upgrading jasmine in any way, right, then I'm probably a fan. Why do people... I guess like jasmine is a white rice, I guess by the like a technicality, I guess. I don't know. Just people who get normal freaking white rice, I'm like, why? You could be a happier and just more gleeful person if you purchased this slightly different rice. Oh, frick. It's always a horrible feeling whenever you just mess up that bad. Well, there's normal white rice. Yeah, I feel like it's just like straight white rice. Just like, nah. But like when I go to the store, it's usually the cheapest one. Like buy, just a bag of normal white rice. And there's like the jasmine, the uh what's my basmati, all the other stuff. Brown rice. Dude, I'm so upset about this corner. I'm full of rage, sadness, despair. Mainly because this whole page has been so good. We can kind of thoughts on brown rice. I have not eaten brown rice in a hot minute. I don't know the difference per se. Whenever I go to like Chipotle or something, I get white rice. Um, Maybe I've had it at a restaurant. I just didn't think of it. So next time I go to a place with brown rice as an option, I'm gonna get that, and then they're gonna look at me and spit on me. Tastes more earthy, kind of savory. Gotcha. I would say like, oh, I'll make some, but like if I'm gonna buy rice, I'm gonna buy it in the bag, not like a minute microwave rice, because that never tastes as good as the actual stuff. But I also don't want to buy a whole thing of brown rice and like figure out I don't like it. Rice is so OP. Can we power scale rice real quick? 100 rice versus one broccoli. Honestly, they taste the same. Gotcha. I could eat instant brown rice. I mean, it's not to say I don't like. I mean, there's just like these little like 1 minute instant jasmine rice cups, and they're so buttery. It's so bad for you probably, but it tastes really good. Like I'll burn my mouth because I want to eat it that fast. And plus, it gets cold really quick. I guess because microwave. Microwave. I'm so upset with this cylinder, guys. Who's microwaving to? The food. As it leaves him and enters our mouths. What am I doing? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check again if our emotes got approved. Nope. Still waiting on it. It's a very explicit emote, Gravel peeking around the corner. I wonder if those like so when I was looking for emotes, there's like I'll make your character's butt emote, and it's more like explicit theme, right? I wonder if those are allowed on Twitch. There's clearly a market for it, but so nefarious. Fey little trickster, that gravel guy. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm very surprised on how Twitch cracked down on it. Not in like a bad way, because like it was getting pretty out of hand. Like the what was it? Our bathtub stream still a thing? Their IRL butts as emotes. Damn. Does Germa have that? Actually, probably no, he does. In fact, I know for a fact he does. It's the Germa running. It's the Germa running, and they like edited his ass to be huge. When he was in the basement stream or whatever, like the in between streams when he was still doing his setup, and he did the bit where he like pulled the internet cord. Yeah, and they and they just like really did like the warp tool or whatever, and just made it huge. And then from that, we got the awesome Thanksgiving turkey video. Oh yeah, also new Germa VOD. It was the liminal stream thing. He doesn't do it like Vinny does. Vinny kind of like comments on creepy things or stuff. Germa just keeps interacting with chat where he's like, am I going to stream this tomorrow? No. Am I doing this? No. Bald Andy. Beer Andy. Lava Lamp Andy. He does those. I can't. He said he's going to stream the new Katamari game. I'm not sure if there's actually a new Katamari game or it was just like a streams trolling him moment, but I would love a Germa Katamari stream. I hope you eat lots of turkey. Yeah. Lots of stuffing. On Thanksgiving, can the first users play that video? You know what? Sure. If I'm streaming on Thanksgiving, I'll start off the stream with that video. Or if I don't stream, I'll post a link to it. How about that? You know how on YouTube how you can make posts? I'll do a YouTube post. I'll draw gravel over him. That'd be weird. But the bit is his tail's covering his butt, so you don't even see it. What if you had like a very tiny tail? That's the joke. Okay, sure. Damn, okay. Kat, are you still here? I was thinking about this earlier today because you commented on a couple of streams ago. If you're not here, I'll just repeat this sometime in the future. That you're gonna redo Drawbox at one point with official critique. You should start that now. The song's like tickling my brainstem, and I don't particularly like that. Wait, who? Cat Diaz 2000. The stream, like, I'm not lagging. It just has like weird little cuts and stuff, and it's really peeing me the f off. Oh wow, perfect timing. I think you should start up Drawbox again. Cat. That's kind of like perfect timing. This is your calling. Take up the opportunity. Seize the moment. What's that video? It's the dude who's like the fisher guy. He's like in, waist high water. He's like, I'm out here in this like -3 million Celsius water picking fish. You never give up. Should I make a motivational video? What if like in the middle of it I just puke on camera? Never get never give They were clams. My bad. You need to gotta buy fine liners and paper first though. Gotcha. Then buy those things. Everybody, should we steal from the Draftsman podcast and do a what's your thing every week? Like every 50% Friday, or maybe no, let's do it midweek, like Wednesday. I ask all of you guys what your thing is. We always do that. Bear, what's your thing this week then? What's your thing? Uh, uh, uh. Same with you, Kat. What's your thing? Get your knee checked. Are you in good knee health? Let's see, what's my thing? I would say the pin, but I feel like I'm pulling a Proco because he's like, I ordered this new mouse, which is really good for editing, you know. I think my thing has probably been Northern Lion streams because I find him to be an extremely talented commentator and really good at crowd work in the sense of like the people occupying his streams, chat work, if you will. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's just something that's going on. Your knee's gonna get taken. I've lost like 3 knees so far. Northern Lion scares me. Yep. Zoro art, you already know. Well, you can't just do Zoro art, Cat. Like, what's unique about this week's thing? Like this month's thing. He is so quick-witted. It's insane. And like in the know about practically everything popular at the moment. They're like, have you seen this niche post thing on Reddit? And he's like, yep. Chronically online and bald. I feel like those two are correlated. I'm not sure if I'd call myself chronically online because I'm chronically on computers. Hence both my job, like my profession, occupation / hobby. But at the same time, like I'm not on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, anything. I read my news from Daily Brew and like the newspaper and news on TV. And then I just like, if there's anything new or crazy, there's probably some YouTuber being like, the blank situation's insane. Is actually tiring. I don't know, dude. I get like that way with the news. That's why I don't watch the news that often because it's like such stuff that gives me anxiety and makes me so upset. And if it's not that, if it's like internet stuff, it's like nothing burger drama. Like actual, just like baby Gronk, skibbity, you know, whatever that meme was, right? Like I don't care. And I think that's maybe why people get so apathetic at some point, because like, how much can you care about, right? Our brains aren't meant for all that. Go watch some like, I don't know, boat restoration videos on YouTube and just calm down. watch something on a VHS. Watch like Dumbo. Hell, go outside, take some pictures of some birds or something. Not the best ellipse, but it's nothing too horrible. Are you not up to date on the Crumble Cookie Benson Boom 24K collab? Oh my god, is that an actual thing? Crumble Cookie Benson Boom. Or Benson Boom, the people who did like the 5 big booms. Is that the people? I don't know the YouTuber. I just know the meme. Benson from Brick. Yeah, that's the other. A lot of regular show references recently. Who's Benson Boom? Oh, Boone. Benson Boone. I actually just want to draw a ton of anime One Piece arts. I don't want to be good or anything. Or god or anything. I'm gonna interpret that as good. Just want to draw your favorite characters. Real. I think you should listen to the Draftsman podcast, not because it's like extremely helpful art advice, but it's like you get to know what your thing is. I meant to add Labubu in there somewhere. I watched a video the other day. It was I think it was like a bunch of people thinking Labubus are haunted or something, or like demonic, or like I don't know. Frankly, I don't find them like I find them kind of ugly, maybe a bit pugly. Some of them are like fun looking, and I'm like I vibe with that, and others I'm just like it kind of looks gross. I feel like everyone in our generation has watched a regular show. Used to, yeah. Luvuvu is such a freaky phenomenon. This is a moment where the streamer doesn't know entirety of the situation. I just know that it is a doll that has gotten extremely popular. And like people have gone obsessive about it, right? Is there like anything else I should know about it? This is my favorite part about not being on the internet, and I'm not like necessarily talking about you guys in this, but my friends in real life or like online, they find a lot of joy explaining to me what's happening. Some of it, sometimes it's like tough. He's like, "Hey, Cav," I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Kanye tweeted again." And I'm like, "Oh." So what makes them freaky? Why people are obsessed with it, other than just reselling them? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, because like, they're. I'm not gonna say like you can't like dolls. I mean, you know, Funko Pops and stuff like that exist, but like, I don't get the appeal. I guess anything collectors related is freaky. I mean, Funko Pops, I think it's like, okay, yeah, you have Funko Pops until there's like a point. Like, if you have the shelf, I feel like it's getting a bit dangerous. What were you guys talking about earlier? We've been talking for about an hour and 35 minutes and 47 seconds, so. We've been talking about a lot. What's your thing? Want me to give you the summary? Here, wait, let's see. Okay. Starting from, okay, we recommended, once you got back on, we recommended that you return to Drawbox, and then we said, let's do What's Your Thing, which is a segment at the end of every Draftsman podcast where they compare things about what their thing for the week is, something that they like or have been participating in or doing or getting. And then we talked about, that's where I started rambling. Bears was got her knee check. Mine was Northern Lion. Then Chronically Online People. Oh, I didn't even read this, Bear. Yeah, whenever in my car ride with my mom, she gives me the most traumatic thing that happened during her day while Miley Cyrus is playing on the radio. Then from that, we talked about like what the new news is, and then like Labubu. And now we're here. Or the news about Labubu, I guess I should say is. Don't let me ever get like that, guys. I really hope there's never art drama that this channel has to relate itself with. And then again, I probably just won't. Like on this channel, I'll just make like a. You have 50 sheets left? Oh no, go steal from your library. No, don't do that. Go to your library and ask, hey, I was wondering if you have any scrap paper that I can have. And they usually do. A lot of it. I'd say like 50% of those, no, 20% of those, no, 30% of those are like empty pages. I'm looking forward to the day we get ARP drama. Please don't curse me with that. But actually, please do not curse. Like, I don't handle drama. I just like help them in ads because my Twitch flow. Oh no. Oh yeah, because pre-rolls ended. Rip. Jeez, I just realized how hard I've been pressing in with my fine liner. That's, oof, I like ads. Bears just sell out. Oh my gosh. Stealing with permission, yes. Also known as asking, I guess. I don't. I love ads. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink. I just realized Bear's not here for that bit, so what's the point? Hydrate. I just drank. I'll drink again, though. Dude, I get so mad at YouTube ads when I'm watching YouTube on my phone because it's always like regional ads and it's like the same 2 ads every time. And one regional ad, it has the exact same like little startup sound and it makes me so mad every time I hear it. What my roommates and I do is we usually get into like discussions where we have to pull up a YouTube video on something and like we always click on it and like we're okay, this video is about to prove or disprove our argument, and then it goes into an ad and we're like, it's over. It's time to drink water. I have an iOS, an Apple phone. Apple. Now, we'll say here it's only because of the Apple ecosystem. You guys know that. If I could have Apple's ecosystem with Android's customizability and like the cameras of those phones, I would. But I'm pretty sure also you can just tamper monkey YouTube ads if you don't want them on your phone, but well, that's the thing. I don't even have the YouTube app. I just do it on mobile or the Safari because YouTube app has shorts, and on the phone you can get an extension that removes shorts from the screen. I actually like believe short form content is just a blight, man. To like Tamper Monkey. Tamper Monkey is basically think of it as like a hot loader for random scripts and stuff. I think it's called Tamper Monkey. Let me double check. Yeah, so basically think of like, you know how Google Chrome you can get extensions? Tamper Monkey is like that, but anyone can make extensions. So it's like Google Chrome store is like vetted or whatever, you know, scanned for viruses. Tamper Monkey allows you to make your own scripts. So it's really useful in the sense of sharing scripts that may not be allowed or, you know, whatever. And so you can get Tamper Monkey, which then allows you to like legally not jailbreak things or not, you know. That's my understanding of Tamper Monkey. I've used it like once ever in my life, and I think it was to like some Minecraft virus I was doing, like I was getting a Minecraft virus because I needed Tamper Monkey to do something back in like the early 2000s or 2010s. But yeah, Tamper Monkey is cool for that. Cool. Okay, well, not the best one, but I have to learn to code. Not necessarily. You could just probably prompt ChatGPT and be like, hey, write this Tamper Monkey script to do this thing. And as long as it's not anything crazy, or, I mean, that's the thing, Tamper Monkey scripts already exist. So you could just go out the internet and grab them. I'm just not sure how safe that is. So, yeah. But yeah, so we're going to call it there, everybody. Cylinder number, what's like 223, right? Methinks. Not the best, but definitely not horrible. Good line work. Okay line work. Yeah, not compared to this. This one was great, but yeah, cool. So once again, thank you all very much for joining me tonight. Wow. Nothing really to report on. We'll be streaming every day this week, probably taking off Thursday as per usual. 2 weeks until I have to move out of my apartment, where we'll not be streaming for about 5 days, 4 days, something like that. And then we'll have a normal semester. And then I'll be gone for a month-ish, maybe a bit less than a month. All that stuff. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Thank you, Bear, Monkey, Delano, Cat. We had Mountain Dew over the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining us, Mountain Dew. Quantum and Gems. Delano, Bear, Cat, Mountain Dew, Gems, Quantum. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Okay, cool. So once again, thank you very much, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.